Ah yes, Christmas time. For most people, this is the happiest time of the year, where they can eat good food and spend time with their family and relatives. Well, unless you're me, of course, and you're an angry little man on top of a hill. Now, I've worked in the entertainment industry for over 7 years. Over that time, I've pretty much seen all kinds of people. But recently I came across a dipshit who had even more anger inside of him than me. Is it possible? Well, let's find out. Today's scumbag of the internet, toroi, comes from Japan. Now, just for the record, there is an official Scumbags of the internet made by Buckley. The link will be in the description, so feel free to check it out. I'm in no way copying the material or abusing the title. I just couldn't find anything more appropriate. One of the actors that came to one of my auditions was asking me for the result of the auditions. It's a pretty straightforward email, so I'm not going to show you that one. What I will show you is the reply that I wrote. Hello, toroi. Thank you for coming yesterday. I would need extras on December 14th for the funeral scene. If you know people who can come, besides yourself, please let me know how many. Everyone must wear black clothes. If it's raining on the 14th, I will give umbrellas to everyone. For free, of course, which I didn't mention, but it's kind of self-explanatory. The rest of the email is just a bunch of schedules and scripts. But the key word here, and it's in the brackets, besides yourself. I was on the iPhone, so it's not the best communication I ever had with somebody, but the email clearly assumes that he is an extra and he should find other extras besides himself. A quick search on the internet for the definition of besides gives us the following definitions. Number 1, in addition, also. Number 2, moreover, furthermore. Number 3, otherwise, else. Now, notice that I used, of course, the word in the number 1 or number 2 meaning. Of course, as you can imagine, and this being Japan, he obviously picked the option number 3, and on we went from here. So a couple of days later, he emails me back again and asks me, Dear fantastic director, how are you? There is only one thing to ask you, that is what is going on the result of my audition. I can barely read this. Please contact me ASPS. Best regards, toroi. Hello, toroi. Unfortunately, the main roles have been filled, but I would love to have you as an extra on the funeral scene. We're still a bit short on people for that scene, so if you know anyone who can come with you on December 14th, I will need to know by the end of Tuesday. It's a very beautiful scene that will be both in the trailer and the film later. Reply. Dear fantastic director, thank you for your reply. I applied for the audition. You did not give me the answer of the result of it, wink wink, and ask me to gather extra candidates. You better leave Japan, as I could do understand you are not pro and a person who do not respect people. I never ever forgive to access any innocent Japanese to your project at all. In a word, you are a clever fox. Wow, thank you. My reply. Hello, toroi. Most likely you misunderstood my previous email. That is why I asked during the audition, if you don't get the role, would you be okay to play an extra, and you said okay. That is why after the audition I invited you to play as extra and gather other people who may be interested. I think we just had miscommunication, that's all. Thanks, fantastic director. Reply. Dear fantastic director, never miscommunication, just your clever way to deal with people, which you lose your career in this world. I could know you when I asked you your nationality, you did not answer. You are just something. You better not look down on people. People are much cleverer than you. Well, that is a debatable point, but whatever. Every inch an actor can read script in this real life without your nothing's lines. Do enjoy your losing life. My reply. Hello, toroi. I really have no idea what you are talking about. My email was very clear, and in fact I asked everyone the same thing. Everyone understood very clearly. I pay for transportation and food. I paid money to rent the audition space. So how exactly am I abusing people? People will come to the shoot on my money and will get a great video in the end. I know you auditioned for the role, but there were others who auditioned that day too, and I thought they were much better. As a director, I just choose the best people in my opinion. Why my nationality is relevant, I don't even know, but I'm from New York. But I will tell you one thing though, insulting a director or any other crew member or actor like you did gets you blacklisted. And the final communication I had with this asshole: Dear fantastic director, check when you have ever mailed me the result of my audition. There is nothing. Well, obviously he needs a new pair of glasses, but that's another point. Even when I did this email today, why you suddenly respond me so quickly even you did no give me the result of our audition? I meant is you are hiding something. Is he drunk? It is too late to let me know you are from hell or toilet. Well, that's an interesting perspective. Never worry about your blacklist as you already are in mine. I'm very happy to be listed in your non-profitable, mature, self-struggling, unforeseen blacklist. I am very glut. No more contact. Wish granted. So just to recap, number one, I did email him the result of the audition pretty much a few hours after he asked me for it the first time. Number two, he openly insulted and attacked me for no reason at all and claims to be some kind of super actor where in fact all he is just an extra from time to time. And being an amateur actor as he is, he gets impressed when he gets offered to have a line in a movie and thinks that this one-liner will make him a great actor, thus falling into the classic myth that when actors get a one-liner, it promotes them to stardom. This attitude is reminiscent of people who have no experience of acting whatsoever and who think that they are already big shots when in fact they are just extras in the background, paid or not paid just to stand behind the main actors, simply because they are just not good enough to be in the front themselves. I've said it before countless times, when insulting one's intelligence or questioning one's integrity, one should always be mindful of their own spelling and grammar. It's the same in music. You usually get 10 to 15% of musicians who are really passionate about their job, and the other 85 are just along for the ride. In the acting realm, it's pretty much the same. You only get 10 to 15% of real actors, and the other 85 are just stragglers. So, thanks to today's scumbag of the internet, toroi, for making us all feel better by knowing that no matter what we do in life, we'll always be better than he is.